All right, welcome back to the channel, guys. So as you can see here, I have the Miata up on the lift. Pulled the transmission off yesterday, and I was gonna record that, but I just got into it and started taking it apart. But we're gonna end up pulling the engine out today and hopefully get this thing up on the stand, and let's start see what's going on inside. All right, got most of the harness off. Not most of it, I got all the harness off. We're gonna take a look underneath this valve cover. Ooh, see if this thing's gonna tell us anything. See if she's gonna tell us anything. Come on. I never did that before. Okay. Got a little bit up here. Let's just get in here. Get in here, see what we can see. Let's put this down on this table. Okay, not too bad. I don't see anything in here. Everything looks pretty much clean. Next thing is get the timing cover off. Get any pulleys out the way. Get the front off, get the chain off, tensioner, whatever tensioner is in there, and then get the cams off and get the head off. So I just pulled the spark plugs out because I'm gonna just kind of put some timing marks on the timing chain. But definitely you can see that cylinder number 4 right there on the left. There's some rust buildup or corrosion. We're about to see what's going on inside the cylinder. About to pull the head off right now. I'm guessing that there's going to be some sort of water, liquid, obviously, but just got to make sure. Yeah, this thing is still leaking now. All right, here we go. Oh no. Oh no. Shit. Let's bring you in here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This piston is on an angle. Damn! That's crazy. I'm just sweating because I had to break these things loose, and it's like 90 something degrees outside. I shut the car down. As soon as this thing like popped and started smoking, I shut it down. So that's probably what might have saved this engine. But we gotta get onto the bottom side and flip this thing over and see what the rods and bearings and stuff are telling us underneath. truth. We do have bearing material, but also I think I see aluminum. I pulled out cylinder 2 and 3, rod and piston 2 and 3. They actually weren't that bad. So the main thing is number 4. The crank moves, which I'm actually surprised about. So the crank actually still moves. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hold on, let this thing focus. Let this thing focus. Wow, look at that. Look at that. So the rod is bent, and then also it twisted and started chewing up the piston. So as this was cycling through, going through the cycle, it was actually hitting on the piston. So yeah, just bad tuning. Like I said, what saved it is that I shut this thing down. So once I get this thing out, I just have to measure the journal to make sure it's still within spec, so we could just put the bearings back on. Because honestly, I'm just gonna take everything off, clean the block up, measure the crank, and if this guy is good, we're doing a full send, boy. As you guys know, this thing has like a snap ring right in there to hold the wrist pin in. It got knocked out.
Jesus Christ.
On this side, it's out. So there's nothing in here. So yeah, by me having the knowledge to just shut this thing down, once I noticed it did, it felt like it wasn't running right and I saw a little bit of smoke, I shut it down immediately. Wow. There's no witness marks on the valves here. None on here, none here. So the head is good, but wow. So this is where we're gonna leave off. I spoke to the customer. They said they wanted to still continue to rebuild this engine, even though we got a squiggly question mark rod, but I'm gonna have to end up taking this block down basically to the bare block, get everything off, clean the oil galleys, clean the crank, measure the crank to see if this one is still in good condition, which I think it is, but just double check, get all these chunks out of the block, clean everything up, new seals, obviously some gaskets or whatever is a gasket needs to be a gasket, but most of the stuff is silicone anyway. But yeah, so clean out this pump, take this apart, clean it out, make sure there's no chunks got in there, clean the screen that's over on that side. And yeah, so the next time we're gonna be back with this block, we're gonna be reassembling it. Appreciate you guys for watching. Thanks as always, and I'll catch y'all on the next one.